So we're at the Magic Whiteboard, and here it is, obviously Quality Home Improvements, and hey, there's our Made in USA flag. Yep, spared no expense on this project, folks. All right, so this right here is your roof line, okay? This is called your fascia, okay? There's your gutter. Okay, most gutters are held in by a big long spike and ferrule nail. This section right here, the part that goes back to your house, that's called your soffit system. Okay. Then down here's your foundation. Now, when it rains, the first material that typically gets in someone's house, if they have a shingled roof, is shingle grit. Now, shingle grit's very heavy. If you've ever seen a pound of sugar, shingle grit in the same size bag would be 50 pounds, or would be 50 pounds. Yep. So you get that initial part of the shingle grit, and the shingle grit weight starts to pull the gutters down. Okay. And then here in East Tennessee, most folks have a lot of trees and debris, and you get the debris in it. So the gutters are now full and they're weight bearing. The fullness allows the water to start pitching forward. And when it allows the water to pitch forward, it takes the gutters and it starts pulling them out that way. So the gutters are now being pulled down and out, okay? Which allows that space I was showing you on the real world, pulling the gutters away from the fascia board. That allows the water to travel behind the gutters. Now, the fascia board, as I was telling you earlier, is the most commonly replaced rotted out wood there is in a home. That would be actually considered a phase 1 need on your guttering system. Okay, when the fascia starts seeing signs of rot or signs of mildew or things like that, you need to go ahead and get it addressed and get it taken care of. And while you're getting it taken care of, take care of the gutters themselves as well. Because if you don't take care of the gutters, that issue and that concern is just going to be something you're going to have to deal with again in 3 to 5 years. Okay. Again, like I was telling you before, the most expensive home improvement project there is the one you have to do over and over and over again. So the wood in your fascia board starts getting attacked. Now, that spike and ferrule nail, it goes into the fascia. Okay. And water starts getting behind it. Now, when water starts getting behind it, it does two things. It rots out the wood from behind. And your roof, like I was telling you in the real world shots, your roof is held up by rafters. These rafters start going bad. They start rotting out because that water is going and attacking it. Now, when that happens, what they have to do is they literally, like I was telling you, take your roof off. Take all of that off. Cut the wood where it's bad. Scab back on. Replace. Replace. That's a phase 2. And that gets more expensive. Phase 3 is you have water pitching forward, water pitching backwards. Water does take the path of least resistance, which 9 out of 10 times, back to the home. And it starts doing your foundation cracking. So this is what happens. This is why your guttering is so very important. This is why you have to maintain it. Make sure that it's pitched correctly. Make sure that it's tied up against the fascia wood. Because if it's not, something very small that would not cost that much money at all could become something that costs a lot more money in the end.